The question I get asked the most, do you actually lose weight while intermittent fasting? Hi guys, I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today I'm just gonna be talking to you about intermittent fasting, how it's changed my life, how helpful it is while on a weight loss journey, and all the benefits that come along with it. So most of you know that I've lost over 100 pounds. I've been maintaining my weight for over 15 years, and I do have a detailed video, which I will link for you here, that goes into detail about how long it took me to lose weight, surgeries, the whole nine. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already watched it. I originally got introduced to fasting because I developed a ton of gut issues. Guys, I was literally freaking out. Like, I went on Google, I did my research, and I thought I had stomach cancer. I was crying. So what I ended up discovering is that our bodies are self-healers. So the best way to heal your body is through fasting. Now, okay, I'm not a doctor. This is just from personal experience. I'm just sharing with you what worked for me, and hopefully it will work for you guys as well. So I went to Barnes & Noble. I found a book by Dr. Fung. It's a fasting book, extended fasting book. I literally read it like in 2 days. So to make a long story short, I did an extended fast for 7 days. I healed about 80% of my gut issues. And that is how I became like a true believer in fasting. And then from there, I got introduced to intermittent fasting, which is what I've continued throughout the years. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes I do fall off, but guys, there are so many benefits from fasting. You literally burn body fat, because a lot of times we talk about losing weight, but like weight, you can literally drink a diuretic pill and you can lose like 5 pounds, but is it really water weight you're trying to get rid of? Like, no, right? We're trying to get rid of body fat. And fasting is the best way to do it, because when you don't put food into your body switches from burning glucose, which is sugar, to burning fat, and which is like the whole keto deal, which is why when your body isn't burning sugar, it's burning fat, which it starts burning all your fat stores, and literally you are burning, like you're losing body fat. So there are different types of intermittent fasting. I'm sure you've heard of some of them, which is like 16-8. You can do a 24-hour fast, even like a 36-hour fast. The 16-8, I really feel is like a sweet spot for a lot of people. But guys, I know fasting can be intimidating when you hear the word fasting, because I know I was like, no freaking way. Like, I'm not gonna go a whole day without eating. But you do have to take into consideration that we all fast. Like, each and every one of us fast while we're sleeping. The only thing is that once you start focusing on intermittent fasting, you just slowly start to extend that window. So instead of like, let's say breaking your fast at 7 a.m., you start, saying like, okay, I'm gonna extend it for 2 hours today. And instead of 7, I'm gonna break it at 9. And then, you're like at 14 hours. And then, you just kind of keep extending it as you feel comfortable until you get to like an 18-hour, until you get to a 16-hour window. And so you eat for an 8-hour window and then you fast for 16 hours. And that, I feel like it's been my sweet spot. I love it. Whenever I start to feel like I gain a little bit of weight, boom, I just get back onto my fasting routine. Mental clarity, I lose all inflammation, my bloating goes away, like I feel super energized. And comment down below if you're an intermittent faster, what has worked for you. If you wanna list any tips for other people, do it in the comments, because everyone likes to go in there, read it. I know I do, I like to go in there and read your comments. Now, the thing that I will say has helped me tremendously is tracking. So, tracking my hours, because if not, you're just kind of like, oh, I think I started fasting at 5 o'clock and I'm just gonna break it at this. No, like you have to keep track so that you know exactly what your windows are. I actually use an app called Do Fasting, and I'll leave it linked in the description below for you. I absolutely love it. It helps me track my my fasting time, my water intake, calories, if you're like a calorie tracker. They have so many different options on there for not only for different foods, like for snacks and healthy foods, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, like they have options for everyone, but they even have workout videos. So I contacted the company. They're giving you up to a 75% discount on all fasting plans. And for the first 100 of you that use lowcarblove 10 at checkout, they're gonna give you an additional 10% off. So I'll leave it linked in the description below. Check it out. You guys are gonna love it. The only thing is that you do have to use a web browser because it won't work on your mobile app. And now for the big question that you guys are all waiting for. Do you actually lose weight while fasting? And the answer is absolutely. So not only do you lose weight, but you lose body fat, which is what we all really want to lose. I would honestly say it's probably the easiest way to lose body fat because you're never hungry. Like I would say the first 3 days, I'm going to be honest. Like I would say the first 3 days are probably the hardest, where you're actually feeling like I'm a little hungry. You're kind of timing the, like keeping track of the hours because we're not used to it, right? But when it comes to weight loss, I have to say it's the most effective way. And there's so much research behind this, guys. I know some people have their opinions about it, that it's unhealthy or, and of course it's valid. But I'm telling you, this is backed up by science. Like we were not intended to eat all day long, graze on food all day long. Like this is actually healthy for you. It's healthy for your organs, for your body, for your mind. But I will say that you still need to focus on clean eating because sure, you can lose weight, but at the end of the day, like you want to focus on your health, right? Because health is everything. So I did want to show you what a typical day looks like for me. It's so random, like this wasn't planned out, so it's not super fancy. But today I started my day with a cup of bone broth. I usually just like to heat it up because it's pretty early in the morning. And then for snack, I just did a little snacky plate with some cucumbers, almonds, some strawberries, blueberries. And then I usually like to do like a little dip that has healthy fats in it because that just helps me feel a little more satiated. And then for dinner, I made some thighs and drumsticks with a delicious marinade. And then I made a side salad with more healthy fats. Guys, just remember that you should always focus on your protein intake and then also healthy fats because the protein and the fats is what's gonna keep you feeling nice and full and satiated. And so that's where I'm at right now, but I am gonna end up probably having a little snack before I close off my eating window. But once 6 o'clock hits, it's over, and then I will fast until tomorrow at about 12 to 1 p.m. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any other questions regarding fasting, keto, weight loss, whatever it is. I love going through your comments and getting ideas for future videos. Thanks again for being here. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.